Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Now, the Zodiac killer has been a very well-known killer and a super unsolved mystery. Now, to this day, it still is unknown as to who the Zodiac killer is, but today we're going to go over just the story of what happened and what information we do know. So first, this started back in the late 1960s to early 1970s in Northern California. Now, the Zodiac killer during this time frame ended up killing at least 37 different people that he claimed. Not all of them were reported. And the first set that got caught was in Vallejo, California, on Lake Herman Road. Now, this was considered Lover's Lane. So a couple named David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen were parked in a gravel parking area and just having a good time together, just having a date, when the Zodiac killer came up and shot and killed both of them. Now, Betty Lou was found dead when the police arrived. However, David actually didn't die until he was on the way to the hospital. Now, all of this actually happened on December 20th in 1968, and that is the first recorded record of the Zodiac's first murder. And that's the first one that he got away with. Now, 7 months later, on July 4th in 1969, about a few miles away from Lake Herman Road, and this was actually in Blue Rock Springs Parkway, California, another couple, Darlene Farron and Michael Magoo, were parked the same when the Zodiac killer ended up coming up to them and approaching the vehicle, and he had a flashlight acting like the police, and he shot and killed Darlene. However, Matthew Magoo was survived and was able to get a description of him and described him as a 25 to 30-year-old white male. He had a stocky build, about 5'8", and they described him with light brown curly hair. This was the only known description that is of the Zodiac killer. Nobody else has ever been able to pinpoint a description of him. Okay? Now, probably about an hour or so, within an hour after that, the last murder on July 4th, the police in that area ended up getting a phone call, and the phone call was from a gentleman, and the gentleman had just said that he was the one who killed Darlene and Michael, and he was also the one who killed David and Betty Lou 7 months previous. So he claimed the murders, and then he just hung up. Click, done. So, and then about a month later, in August, on August 1st, 1969, 3 different newsletters, which was the San Francisco Chronicle, the San Francisco Examiner, and also the Vallejo Herald, which I might be saying that wrong, but they all 3 received letters, and the letter was actually from a person who had claimed to be the Zodiac, and this was also the first time that he called himself the Zodiac as well. So he sent them all a letter. Now, the reason that they believed it was from him because there was specific details about each of the murders that were not revealed to the public that the letters contained. Okay, and then the letters also were signed with a circle and a cross through it. Now, the circle and the cross would actually later become known as the mark of the Zodiac. Okay, so along with these letters, they were actually included 3 different codes to be printed and distributed throughout the newspapers, or else he would continue to kill, and he would continue to kill again, over and over. So, the letter on the 4th one, first, the letter actually, the codes were supposed to reveal his identity. So his thing was, it was supposed to make people want to solve the code and try to crack it. Now, on August 4th, a second letter was received to all 3 of the newspapers. And that letter actually stated with the phrase that this is the Zodiac speaking. Now, on August 8th, in Salinas, California, a couple named Donald Harding and Betty Harding actually ended up cracking the Zodiac code. So they had figured out what he was saying, and it actually stated, quote, "I like killing because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forests, because man is the most dangerous animal of all to kill. Something gives me the most thrilling experience. It is even better than getting your rocks off with a girl. The best part of it is that when I die, I will be reborn in paradise, and those I have killed will become my slaves. I will not give you my name, because you will slow down or stop my collection of slaves for the afterlife." End quote. So, after that, there was a couple more letters here and there. There wasn't much recorded of any more killings per se after that. There was definitely some more codes sent out. And then on July 29th, in 1974, the Zodiac actually wrote his last letter. Now, in that time frame, the Zodiac had caused nationwide terror because, nobody knew who he was or what he was doing or anything like that. In that time frame, there was a record of 3 more lives that he had claimed. However, in the last letter that he had actually sent, there was a conclusion, or a score of, quote, "me 37 SFPD," which I'm guessing is San Francisco Police Department, equals 0. So they took that as the score of him killing 37 people, and they didn't catch not one of them. Literally. He was never caught. After that, everything just kind of went cold. So my theory is that something happened. He got sick. He passed away. Either way, the world is definitely a better place without him in it. And that, my friends, is the true story of the Zodiac Killer. I thank you so much for joining me today. Please, please, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also don't forget to hit the little bell notification. That way you can always get notified when we post a new video. So stay beautiful, stay happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.